Hey y'all, it's Ciarra, aka Capricorn Moon Goddess, back with another video for you all. This is going to be a reading for the collective. So as usual, take what resonates, leave what does not. You are to use your own discernment and intuition to figure out which messages are for you and which messages are not. If you want a reading that is all about you and what you got going on, you can book a private reading with me by clicking the link in the description box. But other than that, this is not a personal reading, it's a reading for the collective. So let's go ahead and get started. So the theme of this reading is going to be about how people deal with you, the boundaries you set, how people speak to you, all of that. We're going to be talking about that. We're going to be talking about your goals. We're going to be talking about some good things that are coming up. So we do have the Knight of Coins here. So you are being called to not be distracted by the foolishness, okay? People trying to argue with you, people trying to get in your head, people trying to make you feel like you can't accomplish your goals. All of that foolishness. Keep your eye on the prize here with this Knight of Coins. It's funny because my dad was just over here as I was preparing to do this reading. He does not do readings, but when he saw this card, he was like looking to see, you know, if he could do the readings or whatever. And he was like, keep your eye on the sparrow when he saw this card. And I was like, that's actually pretty close to the meaning. So Knight of Coins is definitely about staying focused on your goals, staying patient, and also you can pretty much bet that it's a sure thing that you are going to achieve the goal here. It's just something that takes quite a while. So we are starting with the Six of Cups, the Knight of Wands, the Six of Swords, and the Knight of Coins. I already told y'all that. So yeah, you got a lot of action going on here. Some of you are physically moving, and some of you are just gonna get moving when it comes to getting your goals together, okay? Manifesting something or working on some sort of project or some sort of business, okay? Or just maybe a personal goal that you wanted to do, like maybe eating more healthier, getting fitter. Is fitter a word? I don't know, but it's a word today. Becoming more fit, let's say that, okay? That's probably the proper way to say it. We also have Six of Coins, Knight of Wands, the Star, and Seven of Coins. Once again, we're talking about patience here. There's a lot of patience that's required, a lot of action that's required on your part, and then your spirit guides, your higher power, your divine source is going to come through and help, like, basically see it through to the end, help you execute anywhere where you're lacking, anything that you don't have. Somebody is going to come through. They're going to be divinely sent and guided to help you, but you kind of are being put to the test right now by the divine or whoever your higher power is, as far as having faith. And do you have the faith to continue to put in the action and put in the work, even though you may not be seeing results right away? If you have that, you are going to have wish fulfillment with the Star card. You could be an Aquarius also. Yeah, we got Eight of Coins. So it's a lot of work and action being required on your end. You may feel like, okay, I've been consistent. There's a lot of consistency. Your goal, not your goal, but your test is how consistent can you be right now, even though you may not be seeing the results you want to see right away, okay? We have the Two of Cups. So some of this is in love for you. Some of this is just in relationships in general, friendships, partnerships. But for a lot of you, this is in the area of love or money. That's usually the areas where we're tested. But we got the Ace of Cups. So yeah, some of you are going to have new love coming in. Okay, this is for those of you who were patient. Two of Coins, this is going to be a more balanced situation here. It's not going to be a runner chaser dynamic where one person is ghosting the other and one's chasing the other. It's going to be a well-balanced situation. But this is for people who have been patient and waited long enough done the work themselves, the moon card, done the shadow work that they needed to do. You could be a Pisces as well. For those of you who have been patient and working on yourself, we have the Empress. You're in the Empress status. You could be a Taurus or Libra. Very beautiful. You're in a very abundant space energetically right now. And it's because you were patient and you were consistent in your spiritual practice and your self-care and setting your boundaries and not letting people walk all over your boundaries, even if that meant relationships had to end, people had to get mad at you, whatever. You have been extremely, Eight of Cups. There might be some people who walked away from you, or you had to walk away from some people or certain situations. Because it was an issue as far as your boundaries go. 9 of Coins, but you're going to be fine. This is a card of being independent, but being just fine, having everything you need. So if you felt like by leaving a situation, it was going to be hard for you to stay on your feet, we have the Knight of Cups here. So like I said, you're going to be getting some sort of blessing that's coming through. That's going to help you stay afloat and stay on your feet. So you don't have to go back to the people that may have hurt you in order to get help from them, okay? Because that's one of the things that people will wish on you. They'll be like, okay, you're going to need me again. And they'll hope and pray for things to go wrong so you can end up needing them again. You're not going to have to worry about that once you step out on faith with this 8 of Swords. If you don't step out, you're going to be pushed out by the divine. Things are not going to go right until you actually are forced to do whatever it is they're urging you to do. We got the Queen of Cups and the Knight of Swords. So you are being called to be brave right now, okay? And not wear your emotions on your sleeve. Kind of be smart about how you express yourself, and not letting people emotionally manipulate you and get you into a space to where you're so emotional. It's hard for you to think. It's hard for you to tap into those feelings of happiness, or it's hard for you to daydream and manifest your goals. Like, people are going to be coming for you emotionally, trying to start arguments, this and that, trying to paint you out to be the bad guy. You just going to have to play chess and not checkers and be smart. Put logic and intellect over emotion right now. With this 3 of Cups, do not indulge. Do not indulge in the arguing, the going back and forth, okay? We got the Knight of Coins. You know what? I always think this Knave of Coins is the Knight of Coins, but it's really the Page of Coins, which is about manifestation, which it still fits what I said, okay? But the Knight of Coins is about slowly but surely something has happened. The key word is surely, meaning it's going to happen. Whatever you're wanting is definitely going to happen. Just maybe not within the time frame you want it, but can you still stay the course? Can you still be consistent with your spiritual practice? Can you still be consistent working on your business, doing the things you need to do, investing in yourself and your business, even though it's taking longer than you would like? Temperance, okay? A lot of balance energy is here. Then we got the 4 of Coins. So having to decide whether or not 9 of Wands, you want to keep investing like financially in something. With the High Priestess here, you're going to have to use your intuition to, this is a test. This is helping to, it's helping you to hone your intuition so you know when to invest your money, when to pull back, this and that, okay? So it's like a trial and error. You're learning yourself. You're learning your intuition. You're learning how strong it is. You're learning how your guides communicate with you. You're learning how to pick your battles. Which battles do I fight? Which battles do I let go? A lot of the times you will hear about companies settling with people, or celebrities settling with people in court, things of that nature, and that they'll say that doesn't necessarily mean they're admitting guilt. But the thing is, they have to pick their battles. It costs money to go to court. Money, time, attention. Do they want to risk bad attention, bad publicity? Do they want to spend all this money on lawyers trying to fight somebody that's trying to sue them? So sometimes these corporations really haven't done anything wrong, but they're paying people to go away because they're picking their battles. And then sometimes they are wrong. because settling is a way not to have to necessarily admit guilt. So yeah, you kind of have to pick your battles, and you're learning how to pick your battles. So that's why things could possibly be a little bit rocky right now. We have Fire Sheep, clear your blockage. Your blockages are going to be clear. You're just learning right now. We have Metal Bird, treat yourself like royalty. Yeah, you're learning how to treat yourself like loyalty and expect that from others too. Like I said, having those boundaries. We have a peacock here, which represents royalty. It represents prominence. It represents financial abundance. Okay. Wood Tiger, powerful beginnings and progress. Okay, so you are making progress. New cycles are starting for you. Metal Dragon, waking the warrior within. Literally everything that you have gone through has been to hone you, has been to prepare you, has been to build up your skills. We have Fire Rat, light and shadow, learning how to work with your light side, your shadow side, how to balance that out as well. We see 444 here on these cards. Also, the number 6 has showed up a lot, so those numbers could be very significant to you. Earth Horse, stirring the cauldron. So this is about learning how to formulate the best formula for success for yourself, because it's different for everybody, okay? And we have Metal Monkey, let go of control. Some of you needed to let go of control and realize things weren't going to always go the exact same way you wanted it to go. We have Water Rat, focus on your vision. I've been saying a lot of us are being called to take the road less traveled instead of the road of least resistance. Okay, so it's like, I don't want to go on the rocky road, but you were taken down that road because that road was filled with a bunch of pauses, and maybe you had a lot of delays, but there were lessons, very valuable lessons you learned along the way when you took that road. Okay, that other people, they didn't get to learn those lessons and pick up those skills that you did because they took the easier route. Okay, we have Water Rat, focus on your vision, which I already said that with the Page of Pentacles. Fire Dragon, co-create with the universe. So you are manifesting very strongly right now. Fire Horse, effortless vitality. You have effortless strength, effortless energy, longevity. That came from those challenges you had to deal with, okay? We have Earth Sheep, return to your center. You had to learn how to ground yourself after going through a lot of chaos. Y'all have had it kind of hard. I'm not gonna lie. Y'all have had it kind of hard. But you're learning how to bring yourself back to center. And then we have Water Dog, play with the waves, and Fire Ox, a beacon of light. So how to basically go to war, fight a spiritual battle, and then come back, center yourself, have fun again, do your self-care, not carrying that trauma. Speaking of war and trauma, I was at the post office the other day, and there was a veteran in there, and he just literally flipped out, cussed the lady out at the window, threw something at her. She had to duck, stormed out, yelling and cussing. It was like we were all, it could have been hurt by this man. Like, that's how erratic he was. And they don't have security or anything like that. And I was like, I wonder if he has PTSD from being in the war. Like, some of y'all could have PTSD from the struggles you've been through. But you're choosing to work on it and do what you have to do to not be that person that's flipping out on people in public, cussing people out, pushing everybody away. Like, you have done really, really tough work on yourself to make sure that you got whatever help you needed to get, and that you're self-aware, okay? We have Water Horse, a path to independence. And we have Fire Snake, living from the heart. So you've had to do a lot of learning when to use your heart, when to use your brain, when to use your mind, when to use your logic and emotion, when to be in yin, when to be in yang, right? A lot of balance. We have fire monkey, time to embrace change. So now you're on to the next. And then we have metal snake, embrace the great transformation. So you have a really great transformation that is happening right now, and sometimes at the beginning of it, it looks like chaos, okay? But we have fire pig, raise your frequency. So you are being called to raise your vibrational frequency. Some of you can do this by changing your mindset, okay? And then we have manifesting your dreams, okay? So you're being taught how to tap into your strength. You have the strength. Ooh, I just got these cards today, but they doing pretty good. You're being called to tap into your strength. Sorry, y'all. I had to go get some tissue. My allergies are crazy right now. Crazy, crazy, crazy. You have been prepared for this big transformation that's literally going to change your life for the better. Everything you went through was preparing you for this. We have the Martyr, sacrifice and self-reflection. I'm pretty sure I just posted a video the other day about not martyring yourself, learning how to be an advocate, learning how to stick up for people, learning how to help people without turning yourself into a martyr, without sacrificing yourself. That's what a lot of you have had to figure out how to do, because you are meant to be a leader. You are meant to lead the charge. You are meant to make a change, make waves, make noise, but you have to learn how to do it without sacrificing yourself. And a lot of times we think we have to sacrifice ourselves in order to do that. I mean, we're taught that in religion, right? Those of us that came from a religious background, God sacrificed his only son. So why should we have a problem sacrificing, right? So you had to learn that is not the way to do things. We have the loner, isolation and introspection. So this could be why you've been isolated lately. The deviant, chaos and destruction. I said a lot of y'all, it looks like chaos right now, but it's really a transformation. A transformation that's happening for the better. Boo Boo the Fool, possibilities and potential. Now, usually when we say Boo Boo the Fool in the black community, we're not talking about no possibilities and potential. So I think that's funny that that's on this card. We talking about somebody that is gullible. Okay, that's what we usually talking about. But I have not studied where the same Boo Boo the Fool comes from. So maybe I need to study it to see. Is it something related to possibilities and potential? Let me see. Let me look at the book. I'm interested. This is like the Fool card in the tarot. A gentle reminder not to take yourself or anything else so seriously. Try approaching life with curiosity and joyous expectation. She doesn't give the history of Boo Boo the Fool, so yeah, I'm going to have to look that up by myself. But it shows up to remind you of your unlimited potential and the power of taking small risks. This ancestor walks in the energy of optimism and trusting in life. We are all a bit foolish sometimes. This is just reminding me of, you know, someone who's naive, okay? But a lot of the times when we say tap into the inner child, we're saying tap into that naive, I guess, naiveness. I don't know if that's a word, but we're saying tap into that where you feel like you can do anything. You believe you can fly type energy, okay? So you're being called to be very, very optimistic during a time of chaos and destruction and people in your life turning on you and all that. We have Father of Water, which is balance and harmony. So things are going to return to a state of balance. You're going to get to an equilibrium. Mother of Fire, shine and rise. So yeah, you're going to rise above the ashes like a phoenix here. My mom used to say rise and shine, but they put shine and rise. Which was a way of saying good morning a lot of times. People will say rise and shine. Creature of air, speed. So things are definitely going to speed up, even if they're at a standstill right now. The Huntress, soul awakening. It's because you've had a soul awakening. You've had epiphanies. You've had a lot of things happening for your good. A lot of developmental things. Sorry, I am on Benadryl, y'all. So y'all got to, I took some Benadryl and it's messing with my mind. But your strength has been tested a lot. This says strength tested. So you may have had like a soul awakening or a spiritual awakening because there were so many things going on. So many things going on. Mother Earth, this is Empress energy, fertile ground. So we basically got the Empress twice here. We got the star twice. This is the star, and we got it with the tarot. Spiritual rebirth. So yeah, you are in a very fertile space right now. Even if you don't think so, you are in a very, very fertile space right now. This is a good time to lay the foundation for manifesting whatever big thing you're trying to manifest. This is for people that's trying to manifest something big, not necessarily small. But in order to build your confidence with manifesting this big thing, you can start by manifesting a bunch of little small things, and as those come to pass, that will build your confidence, and you will feel even more capable of manifesting this big move or this new car or this new job or whatever it is you're trying to manifest. We have the ancestral force, completion. So there is a karmic cycle that has completed for you all. You did learn whatever lesson you needed to learn, and because of that, we have altar of fire, good juju. You have good juju. You have good karma. Root of fire, risk it all. You may have literally had to risk everything, including your lifestyle. You may have been used to a certain lifestyle and it came with all these perks, and you had to give that lifestyle up because you had to sacrifice a person, let go of a person, let go of a job, start over, whatever it is, okay? We have the twins, conscious connection. So you are going to be connecting with more people who are going to be more like you, more healthy type relationships and friendships. Mother of water, emotional self-care. So like I said, you've learned how to set your boundaries with people. And creature of water, creative expression. So a lot of you may be feeling very creative right now. Your sacral energy is pretty strong right now, so you can use that to help you manifest. And last from this deck, we've got the goddess circle, wheel of change. So this is like the wheel of fortune. So like I said, a new cycle is starting. You ended a karmic cycle, and a new cycle with good juju, good karma is happening. And then at the bottom, the conjure woman, manifestation. Some of you may be getting into conjure work, not just manifestation with affirmations and scriptures and stuff, but actually using candles, using oils. You may be getting further into conjuring. Maybe you're into hoodoo or something, or you're just learning more about magic and not just spirituality, but like the magic behind it as well. You may have been lenient to kind of get into that before, but now that you know a little bit more about spirituality, you may be feeling more comfortable. Okay, so that's going to work out for you. What else do they need to know? This is going to be a short one. So we have respect and admiration, mixed blessings, and care and nurturing. So remember I said you had to set boundaries with people. They may be upset about it. They may have had an attitude. They may have argued you up and down. But at the end of the day, they respect you and they admire you for standing your ground, okay? They can act like you were the bad guy, this and that, but they can't help but to respect the fact that you stood your ground. So it was a mixed blessing situation where, you know, you had to take care of yourself. You had to put yourself first and not worry about somebody else's feelings. And we got to do that sometimes. You may have even sacrificed your security, like I said. speaking to someone who was an authority figure over you, or somebody that had the ability to impact your security, whether it's someone you lived with, work for, whatever, and you decided that you needed to stand your ground, okay? They can't do nothing but respect you for that, okay? We have melancholy or sadness and leadership. So you're learning that there's a lot of sadness that comes with being a leader sometimes. A lot of loneliness. That's why they say it's lonely at the top. When you are of service, we have being of service. Sometimes you end up having really sad days, sad nights. You have people that don't like you. You can't please everybody at the same time. But that is a part of your calling. So you really had to learn how to deal with the emotions that come with being a leader. That's why you haven't fully rose all the way up to your highest potential. You will be. But before you got all the way to the top, see, your ancestors didn't want you to crash and burn. They didn't want it to happen too fast and then you crash and burn. So they took you through all of the things you're going through. So that way, once you get to the top, you know how to handle it. It's not easy being a leader. It's not easy being in charge. It's not easy being the voice of the people, the generational curse breaker. It's not easy, okay? But it does come with abundance. So you are going to be blessed with abundance and prosperity. Like I said, now's a good time to manifest. So we have sowing seeds. So go ahead and sow those seeds now. Your energy is very pure. We have purification. You went through the fire, so you are purified, okay? We have accomplishment. And we have removal of obstacles. If you've done any work to remove obstacles, those obstacles are being removed as we speak, okay? So you can get to where it is that you're trying to go. So the good news is, although you've been through a whole lot, for a lot of you, I've said there's still one last big test or one last big storm. There's going to be some more chaos for some of you, but it's like the last thing, and then everything is going to be good. Truth and justice. Truth is going to come out and you're going to get justice. Some things may have happened years ago and you may feel like you're never going to get justice. You're going to see that things are going to come full circle. Things are going to come full circle for you. And it's some people that thought they got away with some stuff. They about to find out. They about to find out they didn't get away with nothing. They probably would have been better off getting their karma right away, because this ain't gonna be nothing nice. We got Paw, somebody's grandfather, ancestor. They got something that ain't too nice for people that try to play with you. But we also have celebration and fruits of your labor. So yes, that's that 7 of Pentacles, where you get to actually harvest the fruits of your labor after waiting and being patient and being diligent and working very hard. We have release, let go, and delirium and confusion. So they say what? The devil is the author of confusion. So anybody that's causing a bunch of chaos and confusion in your life, you're realizing it's better just to let them go. Boundaries. I told y'all this is about boundaries. This is black snake root, boundaries, expectations, honeysuckle, ethereal beauty, and shyness. You're looking very attractive to people right now, like out of this world, beautiful, handsome, magnetic. You may be very shy. You may not like to get a lot of compliments like in public, but you're going to be getting a lot more compliments. Just try not to be self-deprecating when you respond, kind of like this old thing, and just say thank you, I appreciate it, okay? Ooh, I'm gonna have to hurry up because my throat is not trying to cooperate. We got swamp lily, stagnation, entrenchment, and okra, fortitude, and confidence. So you showed confidence even through stagnation, even when you hit a stalemate and people were like, see, You ain't even get to where you was trying to go. You did all that work. You didn't even get to where you tried to go. You was being all positive, saying your affirmations, doing your prayers every day. And look, you still ain't got nowhere. You keep coming on these roadblocks, roadblock after roadblock. And you stayed confident. That's going to pay off. May pop, interconnection and synergy. And comfrey, healing, and protection. You learned how to heal yourself along the way. You learned how to protect yourself along the way. And you're going to be able to provide those services to other people if you choose to. We have tobacco, controversy, paradox, and strawberries, fertility, and youth. Some of you found out some information about your family that was shocking. About your childhood that was shocking, that may have been hurtful, and you had to just keep going. Whew, my throat, y'all, my throat. We got blue bonnet, bravery, and sacrifice. You had to show a lot of bravery and sacrifice. Toadstool, self-discovery and awakening. So like I said, this helped you to discover yourself, your strengths, your weaknesses. You had spiritual awakenings along the way. High John the Conqueror. Power and command. It helped you to discover your power and command, to understand as a leader, you command. When you say your affirmations, you command things to happen. You're not asking for it to happen. You command it. My strongest manifestations are when I get really frustrated and I'm just commanding the universe, God, higher source, spirit guides, ancestors. Like, look, I need this to happen. It be happening quick when I get in that like energy. But when I'm all like, yes, I would love for y'all to help me with this. Please show me the way. And I'm like being all meek and mild, and I don't say it with like conviction and all that. Like, it takes longer. So some of y'all, it's okay to be a little bit more commanding when you speak. Speak with authority. Speak like what you say goes. I need this to happen now. I want this to happen now. Matter of fact, I don't need it. I don't want it. It is happening now. Okay? I'm telling you, when I get to that point, stuff be happening. Same day, next day. Overnight. Okay? They be like, she ain't playing. Let's get it together. Now, be respectful. Be respectful. But I'm just saying. Come on, cards. Don't be falling. Okay, so we got vanity set, self-awareness, clarity, and pine cone, third eye, and new perspective. So there is some intuitive information you either got already or you will be getting that's going to change your perspective on a situation, a person, a relationship, or you may have already gotten that. It's going to help you learn more about yourself as well. The alligator, silence, and introspection. Like I said, for some of you, family secrets are coming out. Secrets about your childhood are coming out. So yeah, we have the peacock, vanity and pride. You're learning it's okay to have vanity and pride. Sometimes you're learning how to balance things. Like, you are beautiful, you are handsome, you are like somebody that's a leadership, you are strong, you are intelligent, you are all of that, and it's okay to acknowledge those things about yourself. Okay? Armadillo basket, grounding and fierce protection. Yeah, you definitely had to learn how to protect yourself and how to ground, because, yeah, people be coming for your spot when you on the top. We got altar water, ritual, that came after grounding and fierce protection. So you learned that it's not a game. Some of y'all had to learn the hard way. It's not a game out here. You need to protect yourself constantly. You always need to be speaking protection over yourself, okay? And practicing grounding yourself. So you had to learn, this is a ritual. This is something I need to continuously do. Not just once a month I'm saying a protection prayer or doing a protection candle or whatever. No, you need to do it on a daily basis, some of you. Because that's just how many people are trying to come for you. Y'all are not little small fries over here. Y'all the big fish, okay? We got the crystal, grotto, energy, and cosmos. Y'all are like worldwide. Like, people gonna know y'all's name. This is not a joke. This is not for play. You got to know how to protect yourself when you have that kind of energy. We got the dog, loyalty, belonging, teamwork, and order. You got to know who has your back and who doesn't. Who's really a team player and who is not. Who's trying to use you. Like all of that. You're going to have to learn all that. We got acts, division, and lessening. And you're going to have to know when, who and when to cut people off. Who and when to cut people off. We got Psalm book, rejoicing, faith, and hellhound, cruelty, and deep fears. So like I said, some of you may have been nervous to like do conjure work or something because it was, you know, fear was put into you from your religion or, you know, just from what people say. So you're learning how to get past the fears that you may have had about your spiritual gifts. Speaking your truth. Instrument, self-expression, speaking your truth. We got the peach, fertility, and love. I kept seeing this trying to come out, and it finally came out. Some of y'all are going to have a rebirth in your love life, okay? Scapegoating and blame here. Some of y'all are the scapegoat of the family or your job, your friend group, whatever. Somebody is going to try to blame everything on you. It's going to be a lot of people trying to project onto you. So that's why you have to really learn yourself, okay? Because people are going to try to gaslight you and project how they really feel and their actions onto you. I'm talking about people that will do something to you and turn around and tell you you did it to them when they're the ones who did it to you. That's what I'm talking about. Like, y'all, whoever y'all are, y'all got some crazy people around y'all. Y'all gonna be running into some crazy people. And it's very important for you to know yourself because there's gonna be a lot of people trying to label you and there's gonna be a lot of people projecting onto you. So you have to know when to take those labels on, when to take constructive criticism, knowing how to tell what's constructive criticism and what's somebody just flat out trying to project onto you. You're going to have to know the difference because as a leader, you should seek wise counsel, yes. But you should intuitively know because God will send all kinds of people to be messengers. You're going to have to intuitively know when somebody is being divinely led to give you a message and when somebody is just trying to project. When somebody is acting as a mirror to show you yourself and your actions, and when somebody is just trying to scapegoat you and make you feel guilty when they know they were wrong. Okay, so you're gonna have to know yourself and be able to stand your ground and know when you need help and when you need to take wise counsel at the same time. We all need somebody we can lean on, some sort of mentor, some sort of friend, somebody we can lean on. For the most part, you're going to be that to other people, but every once in a while, you need to have somebody that you can go to as well. So you're going to have to really, really use that discernment and intuition. And yeah, that's what I have. So thank you for taking the time to watch. Please like, share, and subscribe, and have a great day. Toodles.